location at the confluence of the Rhine and the Moser rivers made it a strategic and cultural hub throughout the whole history. Now, the city of Koblenz was founded in 9 before Christ by the Romans as Castellum apud confluentes. It meant a fort at the confluence. Now, the Roman military built a fortress to control river traffic and trade, and this military fortress is still for us to see. On the other side of the river, as we are going to arrive, you're going to see a big hill, and on the top of the hill is this military fortress that was basically the foundation of the city of Koblenz. Koblenz also grew into an important settlement along a Roman frontier, and after the fall of the Roman Empire, the area was taken over by the Franks. And around 900, Koblenz came under the control of the Archbishop of Trier, the city we just visited, who basically fortified and expanded this whole area. One of the most important parts of the city of Koblenz is the Deutsches Eck, called German Corner, where the Mosel meets the Rhine, and it also became a symbolic and strategic spot. Now, several churches and monasteries were established around 836. One of the biggest one is St. Castor Basilica. The city was fortified with walls and towers to defend against invasions. And by the 13th to 14th centuries, Koblenz was a thriving medieval town. Like much of Rhineland is the region that we're in. Rhineland, Germany consists of 16 regions, and this is one of them, called Rhineland. Rhine means the river Rhine, and Land means land in English, so it's actually quite easy to translate from German to English. The Rhineland, Rhineland. The country of Germany has about 68 million inhabitants, residents, and it is quite a large country. And now we are in the southern western part of the country. And some of you are going to make your way a little bit towards, not really north, but kind of like the mid of the country, as you're going to go towards Bonn and Cologne tomorrow. And then you go all the way to the Netherlands. It's also on the northern part of Europe. Now, much of Rhineland, this area, Koblenz was affected by wars, and in the 18th century there was an elector, Clemens Wenceslaus of Trier, that basically modernized the city and built the electoral palace. Now, French revolutionary troops also occupied Koblenz in 1794, incorporating it into the French Republic, and later the Empire of Napoleonic Empire. After the Congress of Vienna in 1815, Koblenz became part of the Kingdom of Prussia, and the Prussians expanded it into a major fortress city, building the impressive Ehrenbreitstein fortress that is still standing today. This is the fortress that you're going to see on the top of the hill. Now, industrialization in the 19th century also increased Koblenz's economic importance at the time. Now, the city was also very heavily bombed in the Second World War, and with much of the old city being destroyed, the same thing happened to Frankfurt as well, and many German cities, because Germany was the one who basically started the Second World War, so all the allies were bombing the country. So Germany had to put lots of money into the infrastructure after the Second World War. After the war, it became part of the French occupation zone, and in 1946, it was incorporated into the new state of Rhineland-Palatinate. The city was extensively rebuilt in the post-war decades. Now, Koblenz today is kind of like a vibrant regional center with around 115,000 residents. So a little bit larger than Trier, only with about 15,000 people. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site as part of the Upper Middle Rhine Valley, where we are here situated now. And Koblenz is also the administrative capital of this region, hosting the government offices, courts, and regional headquarters. There is also a University of Koblenz, and several research institutions also contribute to education, IT, and innovation-driven sectors. Banking, insurance, and also other service industries also have a very strong presence here in Koblenz. And its riverside location also historically made Koblenz a transport hub, and it still continues with inland ports for Rhine and Mosel shipping, rail and road connections to Cologne, Frankfurt, and Luxembourg. Koblenz has also a very strong Bundeswehr presence, including the German army, presence including administrative and also logistical commands. Now we're also going to see the German corner, the Deutsches Eck, and the site originally belonged to the Teutonic Order, the Deutsche Orden, which established the commandery there in 1216. This is how the place got the name Deutsches Eck, German corner. Now when you walk to the German corner, you're going to see a statue that was erected in 1897. You're going to see a man on the horse, Emperor Wilhelm I, that was erected at the Deutsches Eck by Kaiser Wilhelm II to honor the unification of Germany in 1871. And the statue was 40 meters high and placed on a 37 meters pedestal. It also became a national symbol of unity and patriotism at the time. Now the statue was actually heavily damaged by artillery fire in March 1945, just at the end of the Second World War. But the pedestal remained, but the figure was actually removed in 1946. Now they actually rebuilt it, and now they put another memorial there after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, and that was the reunification again in Germany, 1990. So basically a replica of the original statue of Wilhelm I was commissioned, and in 1993 the new statue was installed, restoring the original appearance of the Deutsches Eck. In a moment we're going to arrive to the riverside. We're going to leave the bus behind, and we're going to go for a lunch. So please walk with me. Even if you don't have the lunch with me, walk with me please. The meeting place is going to be on the bus. What time? The meeting time is going to be 2:30 on the bus. Make sure to use the bathroom before getting on the bus, because I will also point you out the public bathroom on our way. It's also 50 cents or €1. And make sure to be on time please. 2:30 on the bus, and then we're going to drive about 2 hours to get to Frankfurt. Also guys, wherever you go you have to be aware of the pickpockets. Doesn't matter if we are in a small village or a big town. Make sure that your belongings are always safe with you.
Các cô chú, các chị và chúng ta chú ý thì chúng ta đã đến được thành phố thứ hai, thành phố Koblenz. Thành phố Koblenz nó cũng giống như thành phố Trier với dân số khoảng hơn 100.000 dân. Koblenz đó là cái nơi gặp gỡ của hai dòng sông. Dòng sông Hạnh bên tay phải chúng ta nó chảy từ Thụy Sĩ, nó đi đến qua Liechtenstein và nó đến Koblenz ở đây. Và dòng sông Mosel một lát chúng ta sẽ nhìn thấy phía trước mặt thì nó chảy từ Pháp qua Luxembourg và nó đến đây, nó gặp dòng sông Hạnh và kết thúc ở đây. Chúng ta sẽ ăn trưa ở đây, đi chơi ở đây và 2:30 mọi người có mặt ở xe trên, chúng ta nhớ cho em đúng giờ. 2:30 một số cô chú, một số anh chị chúng ta đi ăn trưa với em thì mọi người đi cùng với em, còn những người khác chúng ta có thời gian tự do. 2:30 chúng ta gặp nhau ở xe tại đây.